Welcome back to The Chosen's Blended Harmony of the Gospel. I'm Nancy, this is Mandy. We are on day 24, part 3, the cost of discipleship. We're talking about the cost of discipleship in Luke 14. Now, great crowds were traveling with him. So he turned and said to them, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, wanting to build a tower, doesn't first sit down and calculate the cost to see if he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, after he has laid the foundation and cannot finish it, all the onlookers will begin to ridicule him, saying, 'This man started to build and wasn't able to finish.' Or what king, going to war against another king, will not first sit down and decide if he is able with 10,000 to oppose the one who comes against him with 20,000? If not, while the other is still far off, he sends a delegation and asks for terms of peace. In the same way, therefore, every one of you who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciple. Now, salt is good, but if salt should lose its taste, how can it be made salty? If it isn't fit for the soil or for the manure pile, they throw it out. Let anyone who has ears to hear listen." Parables of the lost sheep and the lost coin. All the tax collectors and sinners were approaching to listen to him, and the Pharisees and scribes were complaining, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So he told them this parable. "What man among you who has 100 sheep and loses one of them does not leave the 99 in the open field and go after the lost one until he finds it? When he has found it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders, and coming home, he calls his friends and neighbors together, saying to them, 'Rejoice with me, because I have found my lost sheep.' I tell you, in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who don't need repentance. Or what woman who has 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? When she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together, saying, 'Rejoice with me, because I have found the silver coin I lost.' I tell you, in the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angels over one sinner who repents." Okay, let's go back, talking about the cost of discipleship. This seems kind of harsh. He's saying that if you don't put mother or brother or your family or even your own life above him, that you're not worthy to follow him. And he goes on to say, "For which of you, wanting to build a tower, doesn't first sit down and calculate the cost to see if he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, after he's laid the foundation and can't finish it, the onlookers will ridicule him, saying, 'This man started to build and wasn't able to finish.'" So he's saying, before you want to follow Jesus, count the cost. Are you going to be able to follow through and finish with him? But the thing is, when you do put him first, everything else seems to fall into place. So again, he's not saying not to have a relationship with your mother and brothers and all of that. God is just saying you need to keep him first in your life. When you put God first, everything else just seems to fall in place. And then this last part, salt is good, but if salt loses its taste, how can it be made salty? It isn't fit for the soil or manure pile. I love that, manure pile. So they throw it out. Let anyone who has ears, let him hear. So again, we need to keep our faith. And it's like if you have salt in your life, flavor, but then if you lose that, you're not good for anything, right? So you always want to keep Jesus in your heart so you have a lot of salt to flavor life and the people around you. And then the parable of the lost sheep and coin. We all know this one. What man among you who has 100 sheep and loses one does not leave the 99 and go find the one that he has lost? That is a great picture also of Jesus as the good shepherd. All of us are here in church, but if there's one lost way over there, he's going to go over and find that one, put you on his shoulders, and bring you back into the fold. And then when he does come back, what does he say? The shepherd says, "Everyone, rejoice with me. I have found my one lost sheep." And heaven does rejoice more over the one that comes back that was lost than over 99 who just come to church every week. God is looking for that one. And if you are that one, he is looking for you. And let him just bring you back to the fold. And we will rejoice when you return. And the same example of the woman who has 10 silver coins and she loses one. Does she not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? So the same thing. A lost coin, God is going to just sweep the earth until he can find that. He is not going to stop searching until he has found you. And that is so comforting. And he sought me out. I was a sinner, didn't know him. He sought me out. The same thing for all of you. He's going to search and search till he can find you. Then the lady calls all her friends together. Rejoice with me because I have found the silver coin I lost. I tell you, in the same way, there is joy in the presence of God's angel over one sinner who repents. And yes, there is a party that goes on every time a sinner comes back to the fold. We all stand and rejoice, don't we? Yes, we do, because we want every last one to be coming back, to be part of the church, to be part of God's family. So if you are lost today, just pray to God that you just want to believe in Him, and He will accept you as you are. You don't have to clean up to come to God. Just come to God as you are, and He will clean you up. And we will all be rejoicing for every person that comes back to faith. So have a great day, searching and looking for the lost people around you, and you can bring them all back into the fold so we can have a party and celebrate. Have a great day thinking about that, and Mandy and I will see you tomorrow for more Harmony of the Gospels. You can get your own copy of A Blended Harmony of the Gospels by The Chosen simply by going to thechosengifts.com. There you can find all kinds of wonderful merchandise to help build your faith this year. Be sure to check out their devotionals and their Bible studies. Have a blessed day.